GPU mining has basically two main strategies. You can either GPU mine for profit or you can GPU mine for yield. GPU mining for yield consists of mining a coin that may not even make you money on a day-to-day basis, but then you're going to hold that coin until it appreciates in price and then sell it when it's a much higher value. And if you use the price that you sold it at, then you technically were mining it at a profit. Now, normally you do that with pretty small coins that not a lot of people are mining so that you're getting more coin, more yield each day that you're mining. And that's what I've been doing with the coin Ergo. But on the other hand, mining for profit is when you are mining the most profitable coin, your one GPU is going to make you 10 cents in profit per day, or whatever that number is. You're going to mine the most profitable coin, and then you can either still hold it or you can sell it and buy Bitcoin or any other coin that you may want to acquire. So unfortunately, the last few months, mining for profit has really not been an option. You can see here on hashrate NO at 11 cents, basically every single coin is in the negative. Pulsar coin has a profit of 5 cents, but that's basically junk. The emissions every single day is $7, so you can't even count that. The first big coins would either be Cubic or Quai, and you can see here the profit is basically at 0 cents. But what if I told you that there is a trick that you could use to basically get an extra 20 or 30%, and therefore your rigs instantly become profitable at today's prices? So let's take Quai as an example. We can see the different stats here. It says that over a 24-hour period, we're going to be mining 38 cents in revenue, but we're going to be losing 1 cent in profit, which means we're burning 39 cents in power, and therefore we get 38 cents a coin, we lose 1 cent. But what if we were able to basically generate 20%, let's say, interest on the coin that we mined? So we take our 0.38 cent revenue and then times it by 1.2, which is 20%. Now all of a sudden we're making 45 cents a day, which would be about a 6 cent profit instead of a 1 cent loss. So that is where this trick comes in on how to actually earn profits even when crypto mining profits are low. So I'm going to show you that trick in a second, and then I'm going to show you how to kind of automate this process so your mining rewards are instantly getting deposited to earn this yield, and then you're just stacking an additional APY on the coins you already have. So let's check it out. All right, guys, and that trick is AI trading bots. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you've probably seen me make a video on these. If you don't have one or haven't seen, don't click off yet. Let me show you the results that I've already gotten. And then I'm gonna invest 5,000 of my own money that I deposited from my bank account into these because of how good they've been. So I've got a variety of these AI trading bots, a Doge one where I'm taking all my mined Doge and gaining compound interest on it. And then I'm also have a Bitcoin USDT one. And this one is the one that we're going to mimic today. It's getting 36% APY. Basically, I'm making 36% on my money, but it has a very tight price range. And if Bitcoin leaves that price range, then it stops trading. But the AI of Pionex decided this price range. And for the past 4 months, Bitcoin has basically traded perfectly within this range. And that's why it's done so well. I also have a Bitcoin bot that I already made that has 9,000 of my dollars in it. This is basically all the Bitcoin I own, and it has generated 7.93 APY over a period of 160 days. So it's basically earning 8% on my Bitcoin year over year. I also have a Caspa bot, and it has earned 17%. So the more volatile the coin, the higher the APY. But this is what I'm so excited to try out. I'm going to be putting a little over $5,000 into this bot, and we're going to see how it performs. So the first thing I want to do is I need to cash out all of my current bots so that I can put the money into this new one. So if you go to more and then you go to release profit and I choose all my grid trading bots, it's going to release all of my profit, and you can see that this alone is about $130 in profit. So we'll go ahead and pull that out. Okay, now if we go to my wallet here, you can see that I have $6,000 of USD. So I actually have a little bit more than that 5,000. I already had about 1,000 in here. Now the only other thing I want to do is I also want to take all of my USDT. I have 167 and I want to switch that into USD so that I can make this bot with basically exactly $6,000. So let's go into here, and if we go to trade, So right here, I'm in the USDT USD, and I can click on this right here to add my whole USDT balance. And then I can just go to convert right here. And then I want to convert USDT into USD max, and I'm only going to lose $1 there. That's pretty nice. You can cash out USD to your bank, but obviously you can't do that with USDT. So let's convert that. And then once that's finished, we'll go ahead and set up our bot here. So one thing that we need to note is let's go back to our bots, and we need to remember these price ranges and then how much grids we're using, because this is a grid trading bot. So 83K to basically 107K, and it's doing 43 grids. So from here, if we go to trading bot, then we can click on grid trading bot, and we want to do a BTC USD. So 83K to 107.6. That is what the other one is with 43 grids. Now, I'm going to adjust this a little bit because I see Bitcoin going up before it goes down. So I'm actually going to make this 85K as the lower limit. And then let's just make this a flat 110K. And we will keep our grids at 43%. And then we're going to put in our total investment of $6,100. So let me quickly explain what will happen to this if Bitcoin goes high or if Bitcoin goes low. If Bitcoin goes to 111,000, so outside of our range, then our Bitcoin will be sold, and in that point we'll be in all cash. But if it falls back below that limit, then our bot will start to buy Bitcoin again. But then on the other side, if Bitcoin drops below 85,000, then we're going to be 100% in Bitcoin. So the risk there would be that Bitcoin drops all the way to 50K. Then our bot's not trading and we're holding Bitcoin all the way down to 50K. But the good thing is that you can gradually reduce your lower limit. So if Bitcoin drops all the way to 50K, we set our lower limit to 51K, and then we start trading again as soon as it comes back up. So this is mainly to both hold Bitcoin and to hopefully make that 36% APY. So let's go ahead and create this Bitcoin USDT or USD bot for $6,100. As you saw there, it's going to go ahead and buy a portion of that 6,100 in Bitcoin and keep some in cash to be able to trade or buy more if we get lower. So here is our trading bot right here. We've lost $2. That's mainly from just the arbitrage of buying it. But if we click on it, now we can see that our current position is in 0.015 Bitcoin. And we bought about $4,500 worth of Bitcoin, which means that we have about $1,600 left in cash to buy if we go down. So I'm going to fast forward about 2 weeks, guys. Let's see if this can keep up the insane profits that this bot did. I'm honestly going to be hoping that Bitcoin stays between that 85 and 110K range that it's been between for the last 4 months. Hopefully that happens. Okay guys, the wait is over. It's only been about 4 days, but the results are already promising enough to go ahead and show you guys. So I figured I'd just go ahead and finish up this video. So let's take a look right here. You can see our bot we made, $6,107, has already made a profit of $26. But this profit number up here, that takes into account Bitcoin price movement and your arbitrage profit, which we really only care about the arbitrage profit because that's the profit that the bot is making by trading. So for the arbitrage profit, we've already made $15 right here in 4 days and 14 hours. So that is where you can see the benefit of these bots. So this has basically been making a little over $3 every single day. For a cost of $6,000, that's pretty good, and the power cost is 0 here. But what this video is about is that we can take these coins that we mine and we can generate additional profit from them. And even though we may be mining them at a slight loss, when we get this extra profit from the bots, it basically offsets that loss that we take when we mine them. So let me show you guys how I kind of have this process automated when I do mine directly to Pionex to get this. And before I go any further, if you guys haven't set up a Pionex account, it is my favorite US exchange. This is a sponsored video, but I've been using them for almost a year now, and they are by far the lowest fees, best trading bot platform that I've used. Even for just buying and selling coins, they are very good. And they have Caspa, which no other really reputable US exchange has. So check them out with the link down below. So before we jump into how to automate the process, let me quickly go over the numbers a little bit more here. So when we started this Bitcoin bot, the price was about 104,000 and it's 104,800 right now. So that's where we have a little bit of additional profit just from the rising of Bitcoin itself. But our estimated annual APY is at 20% right now. So not the 36% of this bot down here, but this bot has been running longer, and on days where Bitcoin goes on 10% swing up and 10% swing down, that's where we're really going to ink out a lot more APY and hopefully bounce this number up to maybe that 36% mark. But even 20% on your Bitcoin is crazy. So let me tell you what the upsides and the downsides of this are, because whenever I see someone offering 20% on anything, I always in my head am thinking, what are the upsides? What are the downsides? So the biggest downside would be that you're putting your money on an exchange. If something happens to the exchange, your money's technically gone. But that's not so big of an issue here because Pionex is a regulated US exchange. To be on an exchange in the US, you have to fill out a ton of forms and be audited and all this stuff. Pionex has done that. So that risk I don't really even take into account. I used to have every dollar of crypto I own in here, which is not a probably great recommendation, but I've had no issue doing it. So the other downside here, before I get to the upsides, is if Bitcoin tanks, if Bitcoin goes to 50K, then our bot is no longer trading because, like I mentioned earlier, if we fall below the 85K, then we're outside our price range and it's not trading. At that point, you're just holding Bitcoin. So that's the biggest risk, is that any amount of money you put into these bots, the worst case is you're basically just holding Bitcoin at that price, which is not the end of the world. People buy Bitcoin every single day. Now, the upside here is that we stay between this 85K and 110K, and we just continue to generate hopefully 36% APY, but right now 20% APY, which is easily 5 to 6x more than you can get on any sort of savings account. Normally, the stock market will return from 7 to 10%, so basically about double what you could get in the stock market. And the asset you're in is Bitcoin. So in that regard, it is still relatively safe in terms of crypto. Now, if Bitcoin goes outside of our $110 profit range, like I mentioned earlier, we'll be in all cash. But at that point, since you're in all cash, you can just set up a new bot in a new price range that is more centered on where Bitcoin's new price is. And since I bought this Bitcoin at 103K or 104K, it's going to be all sold by 110K. I made a profit when I sold that Bitcoin for 110K. So the upside is both Bitcoin increases and Bitcoin stays within your range. The downside is if it goes low, you're stuck holding Bitcoin, not the end of the world. So let's talk about how you can automate this. So like I mentioned, Pionex has the ability to send Bitcoin to it, send Litecoin to it. So if you want to mine for profit, this is what I would do. I have this handy video here on NiceHash versus KRYPTEX versus Unmineable. I will leave this down below. Basically, which is the best one to mine a GPU mineable coin and get paid out in Bitcoin? And the answer, just to skip through this video, is KRYPTEX is the best. Unmineable is 8% worse than KRYPTEX, and NiceHash is 28.5% worse than KRYPTEX. So use KRYPTEX, guys, and I will also have my KRYPTEX affiliate link down below along with my Pionex one. So now that we've established that KRYPTEX is the best one, this video also has a segment on how to set up your mining farm to mine to KRYPTEX. So in this video, I'm mining Zealous, and then I'm getting Bitcoin to my KRYPTEX account. And if I go to my dashboard here, you can see that I have $50 of Bitcoin in my KRYPTEX account here. And then you can go to payouts and you can get paid out in a variety of different currencies. So the best one here is to probably get paid out in Litecoin directly to your Pionex account. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's pretend that you've been mining to KRYPTEX for a few weeks now and you have $50 sitting in there like I do. Let's get this deposited into Pionex so we can turn it into bots and start earning that sweet APY on this, because right now this isn't earning anything sitting in here. So we want to go to payouts, and then the best option here is likely going to be Litecoin. I would say USDT, TRC20, but there's a $10 fee on that, or sorry, $9 fee. But for Litecoin, the fee is literally 92 cents. So that's what we need to do. All we need is a Litecoin address here. So if we go to Pionex and then we go to receive crypto, then we can select the coin right here, Litecoin, and then we can get our Litecoin address. We'll go ahead and copy that. And then we will paste this into KRYPTEX here and do request payment. And then boom, I just need to check my email, confirm it, and it will be sitting in Pionex ready to make a bot. So here we go right here. I click the link in my email, yes, send funds, and now they are going to be deposited as Litecoin into my Pionex account. And then once it arrives in your Pionex account, you basically just go in here, you sell your Litecoin to either USDT or to USD. I always do it to USD because you can make bots with both. But if you ever want to actually cash out to your bank, then you need to transfer your USDT to USD, which is just an additional step. Even though the fees are low, I would just go straight to USD. And then you set up your bot, and boom, it's that simple. You're basically mining any coin you want that KRYPTEX supports. You're getting paid out in Bitcoin on KRYPTEX, and then you're cashing out via Litecoin to your Pionex account, turning it into a bot and making that sweet, sweet profit. And you can make bots on Litecoin, you can make bots on Dogecoin, you can do it on whatever coin you want. So I covered a lot in this video. I will have a lot of supporting videos linked down below, especially the NiceHash versus KRYPTEX versus unminable one and how to set up the KRYPTEX mining. But if you are interested in the Pionex AI bots, I have a whole playlist on them I'll leave up here on the way out. And I also offer consulting to set up bots because honestly, it's one of the better ways to spend a couple $1,000s, sometimes even better than building a mining rig. So check it out, guys. And as always, thanks for watching Modern Mining.